Hello, everyone, and welcome to At Odds with the Unbreakable Spirit.
And the executioner, Daniel Travas.
I'm Matthew Smith, aka the Unbreakable Spirit. We got wrestling this week. We literally just came up with a third topic like
Yeah, it
two
did on
minutes
internet.
ago. Let's run through it.
Alright, number one.
Our thoughts on Cody Rhodes being a, what is this, three-time WWE champion?
Yes, more specifically how he won the title this time. That's all we're talking about. Moving on.
Yeah.
Number two.
Number two is Stand Deliver is being streamed on YouTube.
What? Number three.
Our first impressions of WWE 2K20 but first,
Yeah, it's the
we
usual.
gotta talk about something.
Number one. Well, so let's talk about Cody Rhodes because alright, as a storyline, I get that, Drew McIntyre is going to leave, probably go film the Highlander movie I've heard that he's gonna be in.
Hmm.
But it also doesn't make a single bit of goddamn sense when in the story that you have been telling me for months that if Cody Rhodes lost that elimination chamber, he
Which he
cannot
did.
if Cody Rhodes lost that 3 stages of hell, he could not get another shot at his title. He lost that match. So McIntyre was like, okay, if he can't win the Royal Rumble, if he has to win the Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber, okay, then I'm gonna call. He's like, okay, so I cost him his shot to win the Royal Rumble. I cost him his shot to win the Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
But yet on SmackDown, he was told he defended his title and lost said title. What are your thoughts on this entire thing?
I remember sending you a Memoji video that's being like, what was the point of taking the title off Cody if you're just gonna put it back on him?
Yeah, and we've said this, but it's just like, guys, can you give Drew McIntyre, like, at least, come on. This guy has spent all this time to win the world title twice in 2 years, and both times he's had barely any title defenses and barely anything. But like, he hasn't really done. You never let Drew McIntyre cook as a world champion.
Yeah, for a guy who used to be referred to as the chosen one, they're choosing to not give him too much time with titles.
Yeah, like my whole thought on Cody honestly winning the title is like, okay, so like let me get this shit straight. If you give a babyface a title shot where he quote didn't even earn it, isn't the point of a babyface character to have earned title shots, not be handed them? Isn't that more of a heel thing to do?
Yeah, isn't it babyface who needs to go through trials and tribulations before finally getting the title shot?
But yet, Drew
At this
McIntyre.
point, if the fans don't turn on Cody, I will be surprised. You can call me the biggest Cody crybaby in the world, but even I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous.
Because like let's talk about this because Cody, the only good like we don't know what Cody's title reign is gonna be for this one, but it's like the first title reign was a great title run because he beat Roman. The second title run was just kind of
Mid.
yeah. Now this title run is just gonna be like we don't know what this one is, but it's kind of like guys. I get that Cody's your guy, but it's just like it doesn't make sense in my eyes from a storyline perspective. Your thoughts? The floor is yours.
I agree with what you said about Cody's first title run. It was good because it was the continuation of the story after he quote unquote finished it. The second one, yeah, it was a year long. Length does not mean good, to be fair.
Yeah,
And this one, you could argue that he, you could argue this one shouldn't even be happening because he lost a match where if he lost, which I'm going to reiterate, he did, he would not get another title shot as long as Drew McIntyre's champion.
Yes.
I feel like Dewey bolted themselves into Cody's AEW situation, except instead of actually giving Cody something else to do, they're like, you know what, we're just gonna give him the title again.
Because I also want to point this out is that in Cody's first title run was a year long. Then he lost it to Cena at WrestleMania. Then Cena had it from WrestleMania to SummerSlam. And then Cody's last two title reigns, he won it and lost it.
Well, you have to lose it so you can win it back.
But he would look but literally the same person that took the title from him is the same person he beat for the title.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like, all right, you got. What are your thoughts on this? Honestly, like, the floor is yours.
My thoughts are I may be a Cody fan, but even I think this is stupid. And we're talking about WWE logic, so if we think this is stupid, you know it's really stupid.
Because I keep in mind, I saw like this is like Cody winning the title is one of. Okay, can also someone explain this to me? How is that before the title match started? Before during that match, somebody went through a table, but yet no one was disqualified. A Slim Jim table.
The
Explain
ref
that.
was being the ref was being very lenient. Let's just say that.
Yeah, but my honest 2 cents on this Cody thing is, look, I get your WrestleMania tickets are not doing so well, but what's the story behind this?
Okay, it might not be because no one's excited for it. It's because I think the tickets aren't doing so well because they cost literally your kidney
Yeah, good point.
and an arm and a leg.
Yeah, but it's also just like, guys, you want me to care about Cody Rhodes' title run, but it's like, and I'm genuinely gonna say this is that like, if you put like, if I'm wrestling, if I'm a heel, or I'm like, if I'm or if I'm like a current superstar and I win a contract, and I win a match where it's like, hey, the person that lost can get another shot, but yet they get a shot, I would honestly have some problems.
Multiple other shots, mind you.
I'd just be like, I'm sorry. I'd be like, hey, I'd be like, okay, because I'm gonna say this. If he, and this is honestly what I believe, if Cody Rhodes, if there were okay, because I'm gonna use Lara Valkyria as an example because it's the perfect example. When Lara Valkyria lost to Becky at SummerSlam, she couldn't get another shot, and they actually kept her away from the title. But
Yeah,
yet
they
with
put her
Cody,
in a tag team with Bailey.
yeah, exactly. They keep her away. They stuck to the story. But yet, when Cody lost a match with that exact same stipulation, he won the title back.
Yeah, it's just like Huey, you need to be consistent. But
If
we'll
you,
return to this at a later date, hopefully after Cody loses the title, and we'll be right back with topic number two.
yes.
Our Jefferson.
All right.
And we are back with topic number two. The NXT Stand and Deliver being streamed live on.
What?
You heard me. Don't pretend you didn't.
I know. I'm just messing with you. But have all the platforms?
This makes you wonder is deal with Peacock over?
I've heard it. I mean, because honestly, guys, this is just honestly, in my opinion, is like if this ESPN deal, and I'm really starting to believe that it's like I don't think this ESPN deal was a good business move because I honestly think shit should just be on Netflix. It's easier to access.
Yeah, but we're not talking about the main roster. We're talking about NXT. They stream their stuff on Peacock.
Those should go to Netflix because it's easier to access and it
Fair
doesn't
enough.
cost you a lot of money.
Well, a stream on YouTube doesn't cost you anything except for a YouTube account. And not even that. You can watch a live stream and not have a YouTube account. You just can't comment anything.
But also, it's just like, also, we have no build up. That shit's around the corner. and we got nothing.
Yeah, it's literally next month.
Like, look,
Like 2 weeks before WrestleMania or something.
yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say this. Like, anybody wonder why we didn't cover Vengeance Day?
Vengeance Day.
Whatever, no one cares because that was like barely any build up, barely anything to cover.
And there were only like 2 matches announced, and then on the show there were like 5 in total or something.
Yeah,
Stuff that we didn't know about until the pre-show. I'm not gonna lie, we forgot Vengeance Day was even happening. So when I watched it, I had to fast forward through the pre-show.
I mean, honestly, my honest thoughts are streaming on YouTube is a great way to get your platform to get it across, but it's like, okay, A, you got to make sure everyone knows about it because if you don't advertise them, not everyone is gonna pay attention to that.
I mean, Sean announced it's gonna be on YouTube.
But still, if you don't announce it, like, what's going on online or, on your TV show, we're not gonna pay attention to it.
Yeah. So Stand and Deliver, it's streaming on the 6th, right?
Yeah. But it's like,
4
guys,
weeks. WWE, that's how long you have to build a card or actually give a crap about. Otherwise, at odds, we'll not be covering a second NXT PLE in a row.
because, and I mean this wholeheartedly, guys, and I mean this with all my soul, is that you don't, WrestleMania and Stand and Deliver are around the corner, but yet we've had 3 matches announced. No, sorry, 2 matches.
No, you're right. 3. Randy
3?
Cody, Roman CM Punk, with Stephanie Vaquer.
You got 4 or 5 weeks to build up 2 nights.
I have faith in the creative team of the main roster that they can do it. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm not sure about the creative team of NXT.
Because look, if you know that you have like your biggest show of the year, main roster or NXT, you should focus on being like, okay, every current storyline should be speeding towards that event where instead in 4 weeks the fans know what they're getting into versus in 4 weeks we're all gonna be like, wait, there's a Stand and Deliver card?
Yeah, that is that's why I'm saying I'm not sure if I have faith in the NXT team. And NXT at one time was legitimately the best WWE wrestling show on television.
Yeah. But on the
Now that
main
Raw and SmackDown have stepped up their game,
kind of.
NXT needs to do the same.
Yeah. Honestly, both shows need Raw, SmackDown, and NXT need to step it up because
The post Cena era is not off to a good start.
Nick is your first WrestleMania without John Cena, without AJ Styles.
But without AJ Styles in like a decade,
Yeah, but John Cena's like my big concern for NXT honestly is why, like, if this is supposed to be your biggest show of the year, then why don't I feel so invested in it? What are your final thoughts?
my final thoughts are WWE and NXT need creative. Get your crap together.
Here are my final thoughts. My final thoughts are it's a very interesting decision that they are literally going to stream their biggest show of the year. And it's a very weird decision to stream it on YouTube out of all places, but but I just hope they can get their card together because TikTok, folks, TikTok.
To be fair, AAA, which is owned by WWE, streams their stuff on YouTube.
Fair point.
Alright, we'll be back with the third and final topic. And we are back with the third and final topic. WWE 2K26 releases worldwide literally tomorrow as of this recording. And
Yes.
we were smart and pre-ordered a version that would get early access. So let's
Yes.
talk about it because the people invited to Creator Fest have been uploading because the embargo has been lifted, so why not?
Yeah. You go first.
I personally enjoyed the game. The CM Punk Showcase Gauntlet is hard as crap. I might try the traditional version, but just so I can get AJ Lee and a CM Punk shirt so I can upload an alternate attire onto community creation.
My thoughts are, I'm glad they added like the 3 stages of hell and I quit matches. I'm glad that those are new matches. I will say I do like the fact that you can do mystery superstars, like a mystery, two mystery opponents, or a mystery open challenge. I like that.
Yeah, and also we have some first time in the game new match types like the dumpster match. And okay, I misspoke. We have a first time in game match type, and we also had the return of the Inferno match.
Yes. Now, what are the things about the 2K games that you don't like?
Aside, well, we do know of a problem if you upload a superstar you made in My Rise.
It will be able to download it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a workaround after I finish editing and
Yeah,
prepping
and
for the
they don't
upload and
need to
all
know
that.
that anyway. But what I like about what I dislike is the game. What I dislike is the anytime you do a match, sometimes the game will just randomly like crash. That needs to be fixed.
Gives me flashbacks to 2K20.
Not good.
Okay, here's something I don't like. The new way they're doing DLC.
Yeah,
You pay almost as much as you would pay for probably like the King of Kings Deluxe Edition just to skip every turn the DLC so you can get all the characters.
yeah. Okay, okay. A weird thing that I've noticed that I want to talk. Like, I like the commentary team. However, I got like two problems. One, why are they not wearing any headsets? The second thing that I noticed, and this is something I don't know if you've noticed, but when there's a 4-man commentary team, why is that there's 3 men sitting right here at the commentary table,
Believe me, I
but there's
realized that they needed a bigger table.
but then there's one guy just it looks like he's sitting with the
Yeah, it looks like he's not singing, sitting with either Alicia Taylor and Mike Rome and the timekeeper.
it's like,
And I
what?
think that person is Wade Barrett most of the time.
You can switch up. I seen the switch up between Wade Barrett or Booker T.
Yeah, I noticed that. They need a bigger table.
Yes.
Like the Dudley Boys. Devon, get a bigger table.
Yeah. But what I will say, I do like thumbtacks. I like that on the game.
Yeah.
I think they need to I think that something they need to improve on is maybe like the commentary team. Like, I'm glad like what I will say, what I do like about this commentary team is they feel a lot more energetic of what they're saying
Yeah,
versus
instead
the
of
pressure.
just talking like a normal person watching a
Oh my
very
god.
boring
I can't
documentary.
Oh my god, I can't believe that person went through a table. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't what do you want?
And I hope this is something for 2K27. I know I'm thinking way in the future. We now
Good.
have an updated Wade Barrett on commentary in 2K26. Could you transfer that model to a playable version on 2K27?
So you have Wade Barrett. Could you have a monitor?
So
Could
we
you have
don't
Wade
have a Wade Barrett that looks like you could put the Nexus armband on and reform the Nexus.
Yeah. Something that I think we need okay, what do I think do we need to do is I think they need okay, here's my final thoughts. I think they need to fix the community creations and be able for people, for anybody, to just like download superstars. And I'm hoping that they could add more crazier match types in the future. Overall,
Yeah,
it's a
my
good it's a
thoughts
solid game.
Yeah, my
Solid game.
thoughts are the game is solid. Actually enjoying playing my rides. I'm gonna do a second run with a heel character. Yeah, community creations. Apparently there was a problem with some things, so like PS5 and Xbox Series X. That's another thing we forgot to mention. This game is current gen only, so PS5 Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox Series X/S, and PC. No last gen. That is a big thumbs up for me.
Yes.
The
Bye.
game's fun. It's a little difficult at times, but we will be back next week with pop culture.
Yep.